Hi guys, it's Andrea here with Create Your Future. In today's video, I'm going to share with you a client success story, how she got her specific person. Before I start to do that, I want to let you know that Create Your Future is giving away a free course, how to find your blocks to manifest anything what you want fast. I'm just telling you guys that my client used this course and she told me that it was really helping her understand many of her behaviors and her thoughts. Also, if you would like to work with me on one-on-one coaching, you will also find the links in the descriptions below. I am so excited to share this success story because my client, she's absolutely so happy, and I cannot express how important it is to stay on your mental diet, tell the new story, live in the new story. Doesn't matter what 3D reality shows you. Those are all your old thoughts, something what it was in your mind, what you manifested in the past, and is just playing out in the 3D at this moment. What it's in the 3D right now, it's already happened in your mind in the past. So you already, it's done, it's set and done. So to create something new, you have to constantly stay in the new story. Talk about your new story. You don't really need to go out and tell another people your new story because they might call you delusional, and then you're gonna lose that enthusiasm, and that you might lose that belief in manifestation, believe in yourself. But guys, I have to tell you, and I always say that you are already here in this community. This is so wonderful and so absolutely amazing. Your knowledge, it's priceless. So many people, they don't even have the privilege to know that this kind of community is existing. So then you are really a special one being here. So you always have to believe in yourself and give yourself credit how absolutely wonderful you are, because we are just perfect the way how we are. We just have some programming, but sometimes it doesn't work in our favor. It doesn't align with the outcome what we want to have. When you already have a desire that already exists in the quantum field, it's there, you can have it. If you already have the desire for that, it's yours. All you have to do is keep telling the new story. For example, my client, she wanted to have her specific person. She was staying in the new story that she is absolutely worth it to have this relationship of her dream. Her specific person absolutely adores her. The way how she moves, the way how she talks. She came out with the stories, what they do in everyday life together, starting from the morning that they spend every morning together. They have breakfast together. After they have breakfast, they go on separate ways. Everybody's doing their working chore for the day. Sometimes they meet up for lunch. After lunch, they spend the evening together, sometimes just watching TV, reading a new book, or traveling together. going out to a restaurant, having dinner once in a while, going to a jazz club, listening to good music. So we created a really fantastic movie, what she really loved to watch. And she was watching this movie every single day in the morning and every single day at night time before she went to bed. And during the day, when she had a little bit of free time and she could focus on herself, even in lunchtime, she told me when she went out for a lunch and she didn't want to be around people, sometimes she just sit in her car, having her lunch in the car or going somewhere where she could be alone, and she was daydreaming about the perfect and wonderful relationship what she has with the specific person. Of course, in the beginning, everything what was the contrary what she was telling herself, but we went step by step in talking about how she thinks about that specific situation, how she feels about the situation. Does she feel she would deserve to have that kind of a relationship? Does she believe that she is worth it to have that specific person, or she thinks that someone else is better than her? Some of us, they can come with that programming when you don't really know your worth in love, and it can be tricky. It can be painful to realize, because maybe you just tell yourself that, oh yeah, I know that I am worth it and I know that I deserve all the good things in my life. But when the good things are coming to you, you might just reject them. Being a nice person, you are thinking that maybe you are a nice person, or no, I don't want to accept this, thank you so much. Why would you want to give me things, or why would you want to offer me things? It can be with anything. Maybe just somebody wants to buy you a cup of coffee, or somebody just wants to give you a little present just out of nowhere, not because it's a birthday or a Valentine's Day or anything like that, just because you are a good friend, they want to give you a present, and you don't feel comfortable accepting that little present because you question yourself, why do I get that present? Why do they want to do something nice for me? So right there and then you should sit down and think about it. Why are you rejecting the good things coming to you? I'm sorry guys if you hear this noise. I have my little cat. She's going to use the bathroom, so I cannot do anything about that. So yes, you have to look at yourself, and you have to understand that even those gestures can suggest that you are not comfortable of letting good things coming to you. You are not accepting the good things that they want to come to you. Somehow, somewhere, you are blocking them because that subconsciously tells you that you don't deserve it. So that's why I really suggest that video, what it's a free course from Create Your Future. It really helpful to look if you are having a blocks. But you have to be careful here as well, because if you think you are having a block, that's already a block, right? But if you listen to that course, I'm pretty sure you will understand exactly more deeply what I'm talking about. So my client was in the same situation, even when she was receiving some nice gestures from people, or it happened with her when she standed the coffee. I'm sure you heard that story many times. It happened with you too, guys, probably, when you just you were standing in the line for coffee and somebody in front of you paid for your coffee. My client felt like she didn't understand why. Why would somebody just out of nowhere buy me a coffee? It was not a feeling of being grateful that, wow, what a wonderful world we live in, and how wonderful people are, and I am absolutely amazing, and I radiate. I step into a room and all the eyes are on me, because my energy, my smile, my presence brings calmness, happiness to other people. She never felt that way. She always felt like questioning everything what's happening around her. And because she was questioning herself, she automatically questions everything what somebody else was trying to do for her, even the specific person. So we talk about it, and slowly she understands, and we put together a movie, as I said, where she felt really uncomfortable in the beginning, and she couldn't even imagine that she would deserve. It's really tricky here to believe and to recognize of yourself, that you really can think of yourself that you are not deserving good stuff, because it can be disguised in many others circumstances. But if you look down deep enough, my client, for example, she was really feeling deep down inside that she doesn't deserve good things. It can go back to childhood, but it's not even that important to find the answer, to spend so much time to find the answer. It is important in a long run, but when you start to know yourself, you will understand every single programming going inside of you, and you will be able to adjust and come up with another story. So always you have to change the story. You don't need to be afraid, you just have to change the story. My client was afraid that she doesn't deserve it, to be with this guy. She's way too, how to put this one, more like a librarian type, and this guy is so handsome and so popular that he would not even look at her. And she was putting him automatically on the pedestal, and she put herself always under him without she realizing that she's doing that, right? So when we created this new movie and this new story, which was absolutely cute and amazing and very, very calming, she didn't feel like she was deserving that. She saw that kind of a relationship only in the movies, or even with friends around her, but somehow she always felt like it's not something that it would be real in her life. And I always tell her, just tell the new story. Just be in the new story. Your subconscious mind don't know if it's really happening in the 3D or is just a story inside your mind. Close your eyes, go into it, feel it, see it, smell everything. Smell the room when you go in the room with him, when you have breakfast together. Watch what you are having for breakfast. Smell your environment. Look how many flowers are around you, the color of the wall, how is the weather outside. Feel that amazing feeling, how fantastic is to spend time with him and have breakfast together, and to the day after that together, and just become absolutely delusional in your world. Nobody is there. You are the only one. You are your operant power of your reality. Nobody can come in and tell you otherwise. Just close out everything. For her, for example, I told her, find a spot in your room, a little corner, wherever you're gonna sit down there. Every single time when you sit down there and you close your eyes and you go in this delusional world and you are in your beautiful new story, start feeling how wonderful you feel, and you will see your mind will get so adjusted to your new situation that every single time, without even realizing, when you're gonna sit on the specific spot in the house, you will always feel yourself so energized and relaxed and happy. And I told her that when you feel anxious, just take your attention away from what is happening right now, not having that person in your life. Because where your attention goes, your energy goes. When your energy goes, you will attract. And if you are staying in the state of mind which it's unhappiness, with that state of mind you cannot create happiness. It's either unhappiness or it's happiness. So take your focus away from there. Go for a walk. Go and do something in the kitchen. Bake something, cook something, watch a show. You have to stop watching those shows and listening to the music about heartbreak and devastation and revenge and all these soap opera where everywhere is just heartache and pain, and life it's hard and everything is so hard to achieve, and when you are a good person you have to suffer. Nothing it comes to you easily. You have to stop watching those, because they are making way in your subconscious mind, and they are creating an unease in yourself, and your mind will think that that's exactly what you deserve in life. Start watching something what is relaxing you. And if you are so deep into these negative soap operas or music, or the music is beautiful, but it can cause so much pain, and you don't want to keep yourself in the state where you are in pain. You want to be relaxed, right? And you want to calm yourself, and the way how you can do that is by taking your attention away of what you don't have and focus your attention on what you have. If you start giving gratefulness, like if you start feeling grateful that you woke up today, that you are able to breathe, that you have a roof over your head. You are protected from outside environment. When you go in the shower and you say thank you that you have hot water, you are grateful for the food, for your car, for the gas, for people around you, for everything what you have in your life. What we forgot every day, that things are coming to us for granted. When you start to pay attention on those things, it will take your attention away of your heartache. It will take your attention away from those negative circumstances, and your attention, it will take attention away of what you don't have, and automatically will put you in the state where you are grateful. And when you are grateful, you are not sad, because you cannot be happy and sad all in the same time. It's either happy or sad. So when you are grateful, more things that you can be grateful for, they're gonna come up, and they're gonna place you in the totally different vibration, in a totally different energy, and your mind is opening, and your perspective is gonna be so much better. Your thinking is becoming more positive. You are smiling more. And do you know that your smile, it can be recognized for a very far away, and when you are smiling constantly, you can bring so much joy to so many people around you. You never know other people what are they going through in a day, and maybe just because you're smiling, you are already creating a wonderful day for someone else. So we talked about all these things with my client, and she started to implementing all of these one by one and slowly, and she never gave up, even if she had days. Even me, I have to redirect my attentions. I have to pay attention sometimes to things, because we are humans. We are not perfect, but we have the knowledge. We know how to do it. And so my client, she learned this knowledge, and she keep up on a good mental diet, and she really did the work. And I am so happy to share with you guys that yes, she got in contact with a specific person, and everything what was in the movie, one by one, started to become a reality. And she was so excited, and she said, "Oh my God, Andrea, I cannot believe it. It's happening. It is exactly how we write it down. It's exactly how I imagine it. It's exactly, I have exactly the same feeling what I felt when I was sitting on that specific place in my room, and I build all that happiness." She called it my happy corner. So it was absolutely amazing. And even if just one thing from the list became a reality, she was so excited, and one after the other, all these little scenes from the movie, they become together. And yes, as of today, they are together, and she is really happy. She still have some sessions, because she always tells me it's a good, for her, it's really a good reminder that always to stay on top of things, because many of us get in that mistake. I was one of them long time ago, when I was understanding more about manifestations, and I was affirming doing my mental diet until I got what I wanted. And after I got my specific person, or I manifested what I wanted, somehow I got off the track, I got lazy, and my all programming started to come back, and everything was going out of order again and slipping back in an old pattern. I'm talking long time ago, but it happened with me in the beginning, and I had many clients. They happened with them as well. So this client of mine, I'm happy she decided to stay on track of things, and not every day it's gonna be absolutely perfect. I have days when I wake up and I am in a more moody, but the trick is, how long do I stay in that mood? I observe it right away and I flip myself out of it, because I understand that's not a good spot to be. And as I told you guys, and as I tell my clients too, even if I have a harder day, I'm going into the washroom, I start to look for things what I'm grateful for, and things are just working out. And sometimes it takes me an hour to put myself in that better state of mind. As I said, we are humans, but if it takes me an hour, then it's a more complicated or serious problem. I think it's a problem, it's not, but as I said, we are humans. Some things are touching me as well. Some things are bringing back my old programming, so sometimes I really need to watch myself as well. But it's good to be like that, because then you will understand that even if you have days like that, or moments like that, or hours like that, you cannot mess up your manifestations. Your manifestations, it's yours. We are manifesting constantly, 24/7, consciously or unconsciously. It's better to do it consciously, because we want to write the life of our dreams. And my intentions with this video for you guys, it's for you to have that aha moment, to understand how important it is to stay on your mental diet, to keep telling the new story, come up with the new story, stay in your new story, say it, live it, feel it, whatever you want to manifest. Be in your own bubble with your own world, and I promise you guys, you will get your desire. Have a wonderful day. Bye for now.